Oh my God. Oh my God. The day is here. It's here. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Season 4. Season 4, bitches. Look at that. Okay. Season 4. Sorry, I got this AirPod in my ear and I don't know why it feels so weird all of a sudden. But season 4, not Rona, season 4. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Season 4. I can't stop saying it. It's my 4th season. Like, damn. Listen, if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube or Twitch, share this page. Tell people to come on in. Come on in to the Velvet Road. You can see we have green screen effect. Okay, we're in the lounge. We're in the lounge. We're in the lounge. Okay, we're actually in the main room. We're gonna go into the lounge once I bring up my very special guest. Plus, it's his birthday. We have a lot to talk about. So we're a little unorthodox right now. But again, y'all, welcome to season 4. Oh my gosh. So what y'all know, we do this every season. We do a recap on what's been going on. So as y'all know, we ended the week of my birthday last year when it was that break. Y'all, it was much needed. I even took a break from performing. Like, I just performed last week. I think it was last week on Father's Day / Juneteenth. And as you can see, my hair is in rainbow colors because it is still Pride Month. Happy Pride, everyone. Happy Pride. My birthday dinner was a success. It was very, very good. But before I get started, everyone's been seeing it. Today, tragedy, in a way, has struck our country. And y'all know I don't do politics, but yeah. And I just want to read a little bit from our former First Lady, Michelle Obama, who is, so fabulous and my favorite First Lady. Actually, ooh, my phone. Y'all know I don't like that noise. I don't like when my phone go off. It's like church. Turn your phone off. It's like church. Anyway, I just want to read a little bit from Michelle Obama, our fabulous First Lady. She says, and I quote, "I am heartbroken that we may now be destined to learn the painful lessons of life, lessons of a time before Roe was made law of the land, a time when women risked losing their lives getting illegal abortions, a time when the government denied women control over their reproductive functions, forced them to move forward with pregnancies they didn't want, and then abandoned them once their babies were born. That is what our mothers and grandmothers and great grandmothers lived through. And now here we are again." That is so true. I'm all for pro-life, but I'm also pro-choice. If you were molested or raped and you don't want to bring an innocent life into this world due to those circumstances, I get it. At the same time, if you out there hoeing around, not doing what the fuck you supposed to do, then bitch, you gonna have this baby. You gonna have this motherfucker, but you gonna go to prom with this baby. I'm like Medea, you gonna go to prom with this baby on your show, on your arm. You gonna be that baby gonna be walking with you during graduation, all of that. Okay. So I mean, hey, but at the end of the day, who am I to tell a woman what she can do and what she can't do with her body? So your choice. So quite a bit has happened. Quite a bit. And y'all know y'all access has been granted. Your access has always been granted. We're gonna go through some renovations the next episode. So everything you see behind me, the rooms will be made different. We're like the Pank. We're going through some renovation. We're gonna have a reopening like the Pank. But y'all hit that link tree. You can get all the access to where you can watch and listen to the Velvet Road. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and jump into our hot topics. All right. So we had quite a bit of shows that ended this year already. Y'all know Insecure is done. And I'm kind of sad, you know. And one of my friends, hey Kareem, he'll be coming to visit me in September. I'm so excited. Hey friend. That's my little Twitter friend, honey. We go back and forth on Twitter, just dogging people. um, he even asked me, he's like, you know, how do you feel about it? I said, well, I'm kind of sad that it ended, but I don't want it to be like Sex and the City where they come back with a movie. Like, don't do that. Leave it the way it is. You know, it was a really great show. It was a good show for our culture. It was a great way to see our people. You know, to me, it was one of those shows that showcased the male nudity more than the females. Like when the females came on screen, you didn't see no titties. They made sure we saw that ass from them dudes. I wish we saw that pipe, Issa, because we all wanted to see Lawrence's pipe. I'm just saying. But again, it was a good show. I love what is her name? Oh God, Issa's best friend, Molly, at times. And I loved the other girl. Her real name is Natasha. She was in Sonic the Hedgehog movie. Y'all know who her is. Y'all know who she is. Put it in the comments to help me remember her name on the show on Insecure. What was the thick girl's name? I can't remember her name, but y'all know. Claws finally went off the air, and I say finally because the third season was a little lackluster for me. So I was kind of curious to see how they were gonna, you know, round it all about and end it. And it did a pretty good job. The ending was impressive. It threw me for a loop. You know, shout out to the writers and creators of Claws. Oh, I'm mad y'all just saw him up my nose. Wendy Williams is done. I can't believe, but I mean, our prayers go out to Wendy. I hope she gets better. I hope we see her back on TV. There are rumors saying that she's losing her memory and all this stuff. So I'm sorry y'all keep messing with this hair. I'm sorry y'all. And now Sherry Shepherd's gonna take over her time slot, September 12th on Fox. So I mean, congrats to Sherry. She wouldn't have been my choice as a host. I'm sorry. Sherry is cool. Sherry has to grow on me some more. I think that's what it is. She has to grow on me some more. My choice would always be Michelle Visage and Leah Remini. Them two are like Lucy and Ethel. They were fucking hilarious together. They balanced each other out. Like you can tell their energy. Leah is more, she's got that, you know, that Jersey, you know, straightforward in your face mentality. And Michelle's trying to be more calm and just like, okay, I'm gonna just let her do her thing. I'm gonna just sit over here while Michelle's like all in your face and she says what we're all thinking. I love Leah. Leah, if you're watching this, I love you, baby. I love you so much. Um, oh gosh. I think that was it for the show. Legendary just wrapped up season 3. I can't believe it. I think HBO Max was pumping out them episodes a little too fast for me. Same thing with Hacks, season 2 on HBO Max. Very good show with Jean Smart. Love her. I even saw a couple of movies this year so far, and there hasn't been a lot of good movies that's come out this year. Scream 5, I think I saw that last year when it came out in theaters. It was good. It was good. Spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, oh well, you had plenty of time to see it. It's on Paramount Plus. I was shocked that they killed off Dewey. Like Dewey is gone. But I'm curious to see how Scream 6 is going to be without Nev Campbell. I'm like, how are you going to do Scream without Sydney? She's, in the words of her dead brother Roman, Sydney is the star. You know, she is the star. She's the final girl. How are you going to do it without the final girl? I don't know. Eternals was good, long, but good. You know, any movie that deals with the Avengers, it's going to be a 2-hour movie, 2.5-hour movie, excuse me. Like I just saw Doctor Strange Into the Multiverse. Very good movie. Very good movie. House of Gucci sucked for me. I'm sorry. Something was in my nose. House of Gucci sucked for me. I thought Lady Gaga did a great job as the woman that was married to Gucci. But overall, the storyline just kind of didn't do it for me. I expected more. The Matrix Resurrection sucked, and we'll just leave it at that. Oh, I saw an amazing documentary on HBO Max. If anybody remembers Beanie Babies, y'all remember when we were kids, some of us went, I didn't go crazy over those things, but I knew a couple people that were crazy about Beanie Babies. They have a documentary on HBO Max called Beanie Mania. And the shit that people just pay. Like one lady flew all the way to Hawaii, met with this guy and his wife. His wife went to the bathroom. The man slid this woman $20,000. And he told her, do not tell my wife how much I paid for these. And it was a suitcase full, not even a suitcase, a duffel bag full of Beanie Babies. And the woman said she took it on a plane with her because she didn't trust the postal system to mail them because they need to be intact. So this man paid $20,000 for God knows how many Beanie Babies. Child, watch the documentary. It's amazing because they show the person behind the corporation, the TY company behind Beanie Babies. They had the little heart tag on the beanies. Baby, that document is well worth the watch. So watch Beanie Mania on HBO Max. All the Queen's Men come back this fall on BET Plus. So if you've seen All the Queen's Men season 1 on BET Plus, get ready. Season 2 is coming back. I'm actually just caught up on Sisters on BET. Shout out to Tyler Perry for writing Sisters, honey. That is my show. And Bruh, BET Plus is currently in season 3. Shout out to everybody over there. Chandra Corelli, Barry Brewer Jr., Monty Washington, Philip, Andrea. Shout out to all them good people. Y'all are an amazing cast on Bruh. I love Bruh. So I kind of knew, we all know, we know this show is back, down in the valley where the girls get naked. 1, 2, break. We all know Uncle Clifford is back, goddammit. Uncle Clifford and Mercedes and that stupid bitch Mississippi is back. P-Valley season 2 is currently on Stars. Y'all need to go watch it. I'm going to be watching it tonight before I head out to the club. I can't wait. Also, because we're going to wrap this up with Hot Topics. That's why we're going kind of fast because I got a guest waiting and it's his birthday and he's got a big announcement and he's got things to do. So we're not going to keep him waiting too much longer. If you are in Vegas tonight and you need a place to go and you don't want to spend no money to get in, come down to Jimmy's at Madison for Friday Night Live. Jimmy's at Madison, put on by Sin City Inferno. All right, come on down to Jimmy's at Madison, 10 p.m., no cover. They have drink specials, hookah, live performances, pop-up performances, go-go dances, and nothing but the best in hip-hop music. And best of all, did I say, it's no cover to get in. And guess what? Your boy will be there too. So come on down to Jimmy's at Madison's for Friday Night Live. Come on down. I love that the Billboard Awards was this year. And y'all, I got to see Janet. Like literally, I got to see, like literally, she was 2 feet away from me. That was everything for me. And I knew she was here in Vegas because she was presenting Mary J. Blige with the Billboard Icon Award. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm telling y'all, that was my second time seeing Janet. No, third time seeing Janet, but first time real up close. I'm telling y'all, the next time I see Janet, I'm finally gonna meet her, baby. Anyway, without further ado, y'all, that is it for Hot Topics. I know it went by fast, huh? Like, damn. Damn. So, y'all, my next guest, the first guest of season 4. I can't believe it. Season 4. Season 5. Oh my God. Hold on. We're gonna go into the lounge right quick with the power of magic. Oh, let's do that again. See, this is why we're doing reconstruction. There we go. Okay. Oh. Amen. Amen. Hold on. Give me a second, y'all. Change the background. Where's my lounge? Where's my lounge? 1 second, y'all. 1 second. This is why we're going through reconstruction. This is why. This is why. You know what I'm saying? Hang on, y'all. Because I see myself. I don't see it in here. See? Y'all see the lounge, but then y'all don't see me. See? That's what I'm saying. It's there. Okay, it's there. Okay. My guest said it's there. So I don't see myself, but I trust him. So anyway, y'all, without further ado, I want to bring up somebody very special who just popped into my life. And I say pop like a fresh baby out the cooch. Popped. I don't know how. I kind of remember how he and I met. Maybe he can refresh my memory. Thank God it wasn't nothing sexual. Cause y'all know how these gays do, child. Y'all meet up on a sexual experience, and it's just like, oh God. But no, luckily it wasn't that. This man, he is the current reigning Mr. Gay New York America. Okay, he's been reigning for 2 years, child, since COVID began. Well, before COVID began, in the middle of COVID, and now I'm wondering when they finally gonna snatch his crown away. Like, damn. Anyway, and today is his birthday. He is years old. But he's also my glam daddy because he has been very instrumental in helping me get ready for this pageant next year. So without further ado, I bring you your Mr. Gay New York America, Geoglam. Ooh. Oh my. Ooh, look at the silver.
Well, you know. How's it going?
Okay. Child, you know, we talk behind the scenes, child. You know, I'm over here like a chicken with his head off, child. You know, I'm a perfectionist. I'm like, okay, this is not right. I won't do it, damn it. I need to go on.
You got it. It's going. It's going.
Oh. So, okay, how did we meet? Oh, I know. No. I remember now. Okay, it literally just smacked me in the face. Okay. We met at the after party of Gay America last year in August at Jimmy's at Madison, because it was you, it was Ricardo.
It was the top 5.
Who else was right there?
Would have been
and Christopher Iman was leaving.
Oh yeah, he did leave early. So yeah. Yeah, we met at Gay America. Yeah, you're right.
And I remember I saw you. Yes. And I remember you were decked out in all your green glory.
Oh no, not green. I was wearing blue. I was wearing blue for the after.
I don't know what I said to you, but I just said something slick. But I was nice, and it just. Did you have on green?
I had on blue.
Was it blue?
It was blue, because I had a.
I don't remember.
Jose Diesla original.
Either way.
And then I had a cowboy hat.
Okay, you had on blue. Okay.
A cowboy hat.
Okay.
Yeah. But yes, that's how we met. Pageantry. That's always seems to be my get, is always pageantry in some form or fashion.
Wow. I mean, isn't it funny though? It's like when you meet like you're now, you know, friends or gay kids or house kids. It's like it's always through either house. It's either through a ball or through pageantry.
Well, it depends. I don't have any ballroom kids
now.
I don't have any.
Like you done added me to the roster. It's like, yeah, child, I met this child through pageantry, child.
Yeah, I mean, like, but that's where a lot of my work is. So I do meet a lot of people through pageantry or just in the scene in general. I don't personally have any ballroom children.
But now you have pageantry kids.
I do have some pageantry children, yes.
Okay.
You're my glam son, and then I have 2 boys. I have my son Dallas, and then I have my son Avery, and those 2 are mine.
That's it. Now you can add me to that roster.
Yes, right? Welcome to the family, to the glam family.
Okay. And that's a y'all, this is the first time he said that out loud. He never said glam son out loud. Like even when we're on the phone, you never say it. So now that's kind of like that validation. I like that.
Oh, well,
I
I
like that a
love
lot.
you. But yeah, no,
Oh my
thank you for having
goodness.
me on the
So
Velvet Rope.
so y'all, like I said, he is my glam dad. He's been very instrumental. Mm, he has been very instrumental. Um, huh? Say again, boo.
Oh, I didn't say anything.
Oh my god, my Wi-Fi is like shitty, y'all. I hate that, and I still don't even see myself. This is bad. This is so bad.
Hi, how y'all doing? Welcome to the Velvet Rope.
Oh, child. Wow, that damn thing. I'm like, it's crazy. Okay, so first off, let me get into some tea for you. So, you know, Simba has moved Gay America to Pride Month in October.
Okay, is that Vegas's Pride Month?
Yeah, October is Vegas Pride Month. I roll my eyes every time I say it because it's so stupid to have it in October, but it is what it
I mean, it'll
is.
be a lot of traffic, so I can understand that.
Oh, thank you, David. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. You know, I'm not tripping. But since he moved his to October, US of A moved theirs to November. How about that?
Oh,
So that's something for your ass. I was like, really? Damn.
yeah,
I was
that's crazy.
shocked.
I mean, a lot
But
of,
I
but like a lot
mean,
of systems give themselves a
I
little bit
was
of
more
wiggle.
so happy that they did. But I think, well, I knew because, you know, Simba and, you know, the people of US of A, i.e., Michael Lemasters, you know, I'm sure they're like this. So, you know, he didn't want it to coincide or clash with US of A because, I mean, they're
Right.
both big pageantry systems. So,
Hmm.
yeah, exact. What do you say? That's too close. It is. It's very close. It's very, very close because usually people have time with their prelims. Like most prelims are in like March. I think the pageantry season is what from January to like the summer. So people have time to get their shit together for nationals. But it's cutting it very close. Because I mean, if some people want to do US of A and not Gay America, and vice versa. Some want to do Gay America and not US of A. But I mean, me, I'm not doing Gay America. I'm not. Because I'm like, if a bitch don't make top five, it's gonna be hell to pay the captain.
It it is
I will be
tough.
that angry
Trust
black
me,
gay
it's
faggot in the
definitely tough
lobby
to make
screaming,
it to
talking
the
about
top
they were
five.
unfair. They did not see me. No, I'm just kidding.
It's difficult. I mean, honestly, literally, being a person who could speak to
Oh
the
yeah, because
testament,
you made
it's
top
like
five. Thank
I
God.
remember the first time that I went to Gay America, I went actually as a dresser supporting someone
Mm-hmm.
else. And I just remember they were one of the top
Wow.
contenders and they didn't even make the top 10. And I just remember that crazy blow of like, oh, we just got gooped. So I think when I was putting together my package, and I actually had like 2 years to do it because of COVID, and I was just thinking in my head, like, okay, I know that I have to at least get second in every category. And that really is the key to making sure that you get into that 10. Because if you're scoring, first and second in one category, and then you come back and you're scoring like 10th in another category, all of that space in between is where another person can just come in and just clear you out, eat you up. I mean, that actually has happened to me where I've been in a pageant where I won first in three categories, and a person was second in every category, and they walked away with the title. So it's very, very important that you stay in that top two for every category, or else you will be plucked and you will not make the 10 and you will not get to the 5.
Wow, that's crazy. And see, that's giving me that inside knowledge that I need because um great, I just disconnected my AirPods. That's nice. Um because I'm doing um Gay Nevada next year and then going on to US of A. And I mean, I have
Okay.
my whole team together. Lawanda Jackson is going to be my knows Lawanda. I mean, who doesn't know
Okay.
Lawanda? You know,
Yeah.
and
Lawanda's is a very
it's so
good
funny because Roman and I talk all the time
performer.
about US of A because I watched.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she is the bee's knees. She's the shit.
Yeah.
And I was talking to her Aha! Baby got backup cameras. Don't worry, I got backup cams.
I know. I can't see you. I can hear you.
Okay,
There you go.
okay. Can you see me now?
I can.
Can you see me? Okay. All right, we're just gonna turn the
Yes.
volume down on the second cam. Okay. Yeah. So yeah, Roman and I talked, and like you said, he would always win talent every year, but it was his interview that kind of stumbled him. So when he hired
Hmm.
Lawanda, he came back. As you saw, he came back in was it 2019,
Hmm.
and slayed the competition. And he was our Mr. Gay Survey 2019, 2022. And now we have Chiron, who was an amazing performer. So
Right. That's my
um,
brother. That's my brother in Garcon. So in ballroom, we're brothers.
oh snap!
Yeah. I love Karan. And I love Roman as well. Roman actually was who I hired for my choreography when I did Gay America back in Vegas back in August.
Right.
If you pay attention to the
That's
video, you'll see him as one of my backup dancers. Yeah. And I'm not gonna lie, bro. If you have that chip, that Roman Tejor in your bag, I'm telling you, the girls get nervous and they're shaking in their boots a little bit because there's a few times like he would get messages from other competitors and they're like, wait a second, Glam is in Vegas, and he's just like, that has nothing to do with me. And the whole time we're doing rehearsals. Yeah.
I'm so glad Roman is my brother because I told his little I like how you come for me talking about sound,
I couldn't hear you
line,
were talking and then I
sound.
couldn't hear you.
I, child, I'm doing so much. Um, I'm literally like looking at the main camera, then I'm like the backup camera because the backup camera's got a better, um, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm brain dead right now. Damn, it'll come to me. Either way, service or connection. There we go, connection.
Okay.
So, no, I'm so glad that Roman is my brother because I told him I was like, you're my choreographer throughout this whole pageant system. Like I'm like for my first year, you're my choreographer, and you know how humble he is. He's like, okay, you sure? Okay. I'm like, yes, nigga, yes. And so him being my choreographer and my seamstress, it's like
Oh,
I
he
put a lot of
sews?
pressure on him because of and I showed you the looks that I wanted to do. Yeah, he
Right.
sews.
I see it now. I did not know that.
Oh, you didn't know that?
I didn't.
Oh, yes, baby. Most of the stuff that he's worn, he made.
That's fab. I love that.
Right. And I was like, because um, our sister was like, bitch, he sews. And I was like, oh, yeah, I forgot. And he makes amazing stuff. Like, he's made so much stuff for our cousin that hosts the Soulful Sunday Drag Brunch. Like, mostly everything that she wears, he's sewn. And he makes
Okay.
amazing looks.
Well,
And
that's
it's
fab.
crazy. So I have him. Because I showed you the picture for my benefit show, the opening look, the Janet look that I want to recreate. And he was like, I was like, can you make this? He was like, yeah, just get the fabric and we'll go from there. I said, okay. I said,
Mm.
how much do I need to pay you? He was like, child, just get the fabric. I'm like, wow, that's the humility I love in a person. When you ask them, okay, how much are we doing? He's like, no, just get the fabric. We'll worry about it later. I'm like, okay. But
Well, that's great. I'm glad. I'm glad that he's working with you in a space that makes you feel comfortable. But you can't be telling all your secrets now.
he no, that's all I'm gonna say. I'm not saying who else is on my team, and I got a lot of tricks up my sleeve, and I've got a few connects. So,
Well, then it's
you
best that
know,
you utilize your resources to the best of your ability, and I think you'll be happy with the results.
oh yeah, oh yeah. So, excuse me, not Rona. Um, how has it been for you during this whole post-COVID era? Now that we can say,
Ooh. Well, I wouldn't necessarily say that COVID is post because here in New York, I mean, you pretty much walk on any corner and they're still doing COVID tests very much so regularly. Um, Personally, as a hairstylist, I know that on a lot of sets, still you have to have your COVID, like the vaccinations, and you have to have your masks on constantly. I was working with a children's program, and with the children's program, it was the same thing. The kids didn't necessarily have to have their masks, but of course, the people who were the workers or the staff had to have their masks on. So post COVID, it's definitely everybody is on their p's and q's and everyone is trying their best to just stay as healthy as possible. But New York is just, it's a different breed of people in New York. I'm originally from Detroit, and you can get in your car and just do your thing. But here in New York, we're on trains or we're on the subway, and you do have those who are brave enough to not wear a mask, even though it is very much so preached that you should still be using them. But as far as pageantry post COVID, I've chosen to take some time off. And I can officially say now, I know that for a long time, it was like you have to bite your lip and you can't really say much. But I'm kind of taking a turn and I've been playing around with reality television. And more specifically, I am one of the castmates for a show that is a YouTube series, and it's called The Circle New York City. So I'll be on season 5.
Yes.
Yeah, it's different. It's completely different than anything. I think we watch reality television, right? Like we watch our housewives and we watch our basketball wives and we watch our love and hip hop, and you see what happens, right? And then what we fail to realize is that there is always a break between reality and reality TV. So really you have to go into it understanding like who are you as a person, and as a person, like or if I'm going to be this character, if that's what you choose to do. I mean, some people choose to be, the villain, or they choose to be the whiny one, or everyone's favorite person. Everybody picks and chooses, and I think that when they create the dynamic, of course there is some type of a formula. And when you're auditioning for these types of things, it's like, okay, what am I going to bring, or what are they looking for, or what kind of parts are they putting together to make this formula. And so when I initially auditioned, I was like, you know what, I'm not going to say no. Like I wouldn't say no to a pageant. Like if I was going to go compete for EOY or Gay America, or anything else in the future, I'm going to just go balls to the walls. And that's what I did in auditions. And actually I got cast right after getting out of the hospital at the end of the year. And like literally, I was in the hospital.
Wow.
I was in the hospital, and I got the text message, and I was just like, "Oh my god, I just got on the show!" And then it was like literally get out, and then we started filming like right around January, like end of January, February, and it was quick. It's like reality TV is so fast paced, so it's just like you just jump right into it, and it was crazy because we're all meeting each other for the first time, a lot of us. But it's exciting. It's really exciting, and you're meeting really cool people. And the objective of the show is to create a circle. So you have these different people who are in different diasporas of their career fields, and you bring them all together, and you see if they could work as a collective. And sometimes we can, and sometimes we can't. But yeah, I mean, I think that this season is gonna be like that moment where you're like, oh, I see geoglam, and he's always poised and he's always like put together, especially on stage. But anybody who truly knows me knows that I love to party. I love to like get hype. I love to have a good time, and I have a slick mouth. So it's one of those things where if you're really, really not doing the right thing, you can catch me saying it out loud, and that sometimes causes conflict. And and you really have to really know your surroundings, because like on shows like this, things happen so quick, and before you know it, it's like a drink over here, a fist over there. You never know. But I will say I had a fun time, and I believe there is a possible follow-up season. And so we'll see. We'll see if they like my performance in season 5 and see where that goes.
Well, that's a lot to take in.
Right? I know, because most people think, oh, yeah, you're doing another pageant. What pageant are you going to go do? But
And I
I got to
think
hand down first.
it's like you're venturing into a whole new world. So it's like starting over again. You're a little fish in a big pond.
Oh,
And
baby, that was never a little fish. It's just a big pond.
well, you're a big fish going into a new pond.
There you have it. She's reintroducing
See, only
herself.
family I let get me together like that. Only family.
Baby,
Everybody else, I'm like, hold up,
but it's
bitch.
all about how you choose to relay your brand too. It's like if your brand is to think small, then you're gonna have small dreams and aspirations, and that's just not how I'm built. No, not at all. It's like,
That's
nah,
true.
bitch. I actually had a confrontation with someone because they were like, you act grand, And I was like, baby, I'm not acting. I'm grand. I woke up this morning and I chose grand. If you woke
That's
up this
good.
morning and you chose to be pitiful, choices. But I will
Ooh,
never
come on.
apologize for acting bigger than, because I know that I'm a bigger than personality. And it's
Yeah.
not necessarily just on stage or in front of camera. It's my I live this way. So it's
Yeah.
like I'm not, hide it under a bushel. No, I'm not doing that. I'm gonna let my light shine. If you want to hide yours, that's a you problem. The girls some girls just can't take.
It's true. I mean, that and see, I knew there was something about you when I met you. It was like, okay, his energy is different, but it's similar to Roman's. I'm like, he has that nurturing aspect that, I knew you had that guidance that I needed. Because I'm like, okay, I can't just go to Roman for anything. I knew I had to get, someone else who's been in the pageantry system as well. And first off, I'm a little upset because you kept this secret from me. But I remember you said you signed contracts, so you couldn't really say much.
Yeah, yeah, no. I mean,
And
and a lot of film is like that. You have to do your NDAs and you have to zip the lip. Like, matter of fact, really crazy. I can say something now because it's pretty much done. So I actually had got cast for a game show with my best friend, and for the longest time we were like itching at the bits. We were about to be flown out to where were we going? Ireland, and we got all the way up to the executive meeting on the laptop with all the different castmates who were all being picked, like all the different partner groups and who was being picked. And literally, they were like, okay, we're going to be sending you your flight information this week within the next da 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 da. We're starting filming this day. It was literally like a week away, 2 weeks away. And it got to like that 1 week mark. And I was like, wait a second, what's going on? And they literally were just like, oh, yeah, by the way, we're full on the cast. We're not even going to bring you. And we were just
wow,
so crushed because it's like, that's how the industry works, girl. It's like either you're in, you're out. And if they don't need you, they'll just tell you, like, okay, save your time. Appreciate it.
damn. Hold on, I want to
Yeah.
bring up a comment here. Um, so that comment right there, that is actually my gay mother, who is the CEO, COO. I know she's laughing right now. I can hear her in my head
CFO?
laughing. She's the CEO, COO of
CFO?
Royal Crowning. Um,
Okay.
and she's also my gay mother, house mother. It's almost like I'm in a big house, but then I have my subsidiary house, which is, so I'm like House of Peaches, but then I'm also House of Vuitton Balenciaga, which is, my middle name and last name, combined. So shout
Mhm.
out to Mama Peaches, Mama P, Sister P, as some.
Shout out.
But I am just like so excited for you because I started.
Thank
I
you.
had never watched The Circle. I knew of it.
Now, wait, wait, wait. It's not the circle. It's the circle NYC. Have to make that very clear. Hey, y'all, this is geoglam, and you're watching The Velvet Rope.
I like that. I like that.
No, but no, it's not the circle. It's the circle NYC. So there's that. It's that weird like situation because every time I say yeah, I'm on the circle NYC, and they're like on Netflix, and I'm just like no, no, not at all. Actually,
Oh, okay. I see. Okay, I see why
the
you
show that
corrected
I'm
me. Okay,
on
no.
is before
So
the circle on Netflix. So just so
what
y'all
I meant
know.
to say was I knew of the Circle franchise on YouTube. The Circle, Atlanta,
Right,
and
with Our
you
View
know,
Productions or Our View TV.
right.
Yes,
And shout out to Nunu, love
Mr.
Nunu.
Lester
I've been,
Matthews. Yes, my
I've
producer.
been, yeah, I've been following Nunu for years. I think when YouTube first
Okay,
started.
and like that's the crazy thing about it is like moving to New York when you actually physically see these people. It's like it perfect example, right? You were talking earlier about Legendary. And it's so funny because when I first kind of got to New York, I would go to a ball here or there, and I would see Lolita, and it'd be like, oh, she fierce. Like, okay, her walk, she stomps. Baby, the next thing you know, she was on season one and she did the get over here. Oh, bitch, it was done. But it's like you would still go to OTA, which is open to all. And Lego had presented this a little while back, and it started off small, still in the same venue, but it has literally grown to the point where it is a line down the street around the block. And it's like you have to, if you're not there on time, then maybe you missed the train. And it's like
Period.
I literally was at OTA just this past Monday, and I got pulled to sit in a specific section, reserved VIP sitch. But the thing I know is this girl, the way that the club is set up, that you have to go behind the DJ booth to come and sit in this section because everything is gated. And so I'm sitting there, and out of nowhere, Lolita just comes right on through and sits next to me. And I'm just sitting there like,
gag.
Plucked, gagged, gooped. And she's so fabulous, just a beautiful person in general. But like seeing her from when I first got here to how she is now, she's still the same person. But it's like, it's crazy to like sit there and see a person that's tangible, or even like Lester. It's like, he's like, Nunu is now tangible to me. And it's like, it's crazy because you see him in season one and he's, just putting it all together. And like now he could say, I can sit back, I can hire the talent, and we could see what comes of this. And I mean, honestly, he's had some amazing individuals beyond his cast and have gone on to do amazing things.
Yeah.
Just you had Aoki, who was just on season 3. She's a former castmate. You have like Loso. He is a makeup artist in LA now. You have Melly B, who's gone to the Atlanta franchise. And, he has multiple businesses. You have Prince Derek Doll, who is my good sis, season 5. You have Chad Bailey and Bugs Gutta. They have Pink Gorilla Entertainment. So it's just so many different individuals who have used this platform that's been provided by Nunu. And they have gone on to do fabulous things. And I don't want to be any different than that. Whether it's in pageantry or with hair or with, hell, I don't know. I might become a talent manager. Shit, I'm in New York. I could do whatever I want, right?
I mean, honestly, it's like if you're in New York, Atlanta, Vegas, LA, if you're in one of those 4 cities, you can pretty much do damn near anything. And even Miami, so to speak. I don't want to count them out.
Oh, yeah. I think the thing about New York specifically is everything is right here. Everything is right here. It's like if I need to go to the fashion district, it's a train right away. If I need to get to and the one thing that I didn't realize about New York is that like sometimes you see these fabulous sets and you see these fabulous, photo shoots that sometimes are so iconic, and you get to the space and it's literally somebody's apartment. Yeah. And you're like, wait, what? And it's like the people here, they hustle, they make it work, they buy the quality products that they need, the quality equipment that they need, and they get the work done. And like literally, I can't tell you how many times it's been like a sleepless night because it's like, okay, I have to get this hair done. Or you have an early morning where I'm up in the basement of a church somewhere shooting for Netflix, and I just have to be there at 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, and it's so funny you said, hustle. Doing sleepless nights and everything, because I like my gay mother and I, we talk about it all the time, and she's like, you got to get ready because when your pageantry your season starts, you're gonna have sleepless nights. You're gonna be always on the go. Your rehearsals are gonna be long. You're gonna be stressed and everything. Yes. And it's like I get a piece of it whenever I perform at my family's brunch because I don't perform all the time. Like I said, on Father's Day had been 6 months since I last performed, which was our Christmas show. And I was a nervous wreck. Like when June 1st hit, I was like, okay, fuck, here we go. And I literally was scrambling down to the last minute trying to get my looks because I knew what I wanted. I
Mhm.
was like, okay, I gotta get this look. I gotta get this look. Okay, now I need to get shoes. Like literally the day I got my hair braided, I went down to Aldo. They were open, and I was like, okay, I gotta find these shoes. They didn't have the shoes that I wanted, but I found some other ones that I wore, and they are just fabulous. I wish I had them with me. Um, and they killed. Um, but I get what you mean because it's like, and even getting ready and getting, it's like it's a lot. But then it's like once you hit that stage, and anybody that performs knows once you hit that stage and you hit that first move, it's like the nerves just go away. They go
Oh, because you don't
away.
have time to worry about.
No, and it's like,
Yeah,
and I'm okay.
like
So I'm about to
the
let
gig is up. Either you prepared or you not.
I'm gonna let the cat out of the bag because my sister Leah, shout out to Lady Leah, she asked me literally the day before brunch. We were just talking, and she asked me, she was like, "How do you come up with your choreography for your performances?" I said, "Bitch, let me tell you something. I go out there and it's all freestyle." She was like, "What?" I was like,
Okay.
"Baby, if there's one thing that I took away from the late, great, amazing Michael Jackson, he said in an interview, he said, I let the music take control of me. I become the instruments." And that has stuck with me. And that's all I do. I hear the music, and in my head, I kind of see where I want to go with it, what I want to do. But then once I hit the stage, I just become the music, and
Now,
thank
don't do
God
that
the
for the
crowd
pageant
loves it.
now.
Oh
Don't do
no no
that
no
for
no
the
no no!
pageant.
That's what no. That's why I said I Roman as my choreographer, baby. Trust me.
Okay,
If
okay.
you gonna see some eight
I think
count,
that's great for a show for the brunch. That's great,
right? Oh, trust me, I know. No, I'm gonna no. You gonna see some eight counts for this pageantry, baby.
girl. I
Trust me.
can't wait. I love a good pageant. I love a good battle. I love a good rumble. I love a great talent. Like I both and but like it depends on the system. For me, talents depend on the system because not every
Yeah.
talent is geared towards the system that it's performed.
Ooh.
Okay. But yeah, like for the longest time, I remember going to like one of the most prestigious pageants, and they used to call it the feather fan pageant because it seemed like every girl would get up there and do somebody's old crispy version of some kind of crooner, whatever, and it would be a feather fan, and it just be like, and then the next girl come on and she'd have feather fans and feather fan, and it was just like after you watch about 13 girls in feather fans, you be feeling bad for the ostriches and chickens that had to die for them shits. So it's like, but I personally, I think US of A has some of the greatest talents.
Oh my
One of
God.
my absolute favorite ones was the year that Mocha Montrese won, and she
Mhm.
did a Janet, and she had everything but the kitchen sink. Like she had costume changes, she had backup dancers. They started doing the color guard with the rifles, and it was just uh, took
Daddy,
me
you know
back.
I'm gonna have to go on YouTube and look at it now.
You gotta
What's the
find
heifer's
it.
name? Mocha Montrese.
Mocha Montrese. You don't know Mocha Montrese? We
I'm
love we
still. I'm
love
just.
some Mocha Montrese.
I'm just a baby in the pageantry system. Give me a second, goddamn.
Mocha is like one of those girls who I think she just did All American Goddess.
Oh wow.
Now, and I want to say this was her return because she did it before, and I actually was there when she did it. She competed the year that Alexis Mateo won,
Oh,
and
I just saw
baby,
Alexis Father's Day weekend because her and Tamisha came to my cousin's drag show, and and every time I see Alexis, she's always so sweet to me.
oh yeah, love Alexis.
Um,
She was so fab to me when I was there for Gay America, and but
she's
she's
so sweet.
always been. I've known Alexis since she got on Drag Race. I want to say,
And you know what's so
but
funny is when Tamisha was there, and I know Tamisha gets all the time. People always praise her for Drag Race. when I saw her, I said, "Hey, Tamisha," I said, "You are legend. You're an icon." And I gave her a hug. I said, "But girl, let me tell you," I said, "when I see you, I don't see Drag Race." I said, "This is the mother of the famous
the
Tandy Iman Dupree, who dropped from the goddamn ceiling. Goddamn it!" And she
child.
didn't
I
even know
said
this.
nah.
I told her, I said, I was watching Willem's Beatdown on YouTube. I watch Willem all the time. Love Willem. Finally got a chance to meet him. You saw the picture on my Facebook. That she's like my podcast icon. And finally got to meet her. And Willem was doing a Beatdown episode, and the surprise video, I think it was a surprise video, and it was Tandy's pageant video when she dropped down, when she did We Need Another Hero. And
Yeah, I need
Tamisha had
to
no idea Willem showed it. She was like, "Really?" I said, "Yes, honey." I said, "Let me tell you something." Willem said when that video popped on, Willem was like, "Look here, you little faggots, y'all gonna learn. This is pageantry." She said, "This is drag right here."
And you know what's so crazy is that video has been around for years. And I remember when I first, because truth be told, I used to be a drag queen. I was a drag queen first before I became a male lead. And that was back when I was like 18, 19, 20. I did it for like 10 years. So anywhere from like 18 to 28, I was a drag queen.
I gotta
And
see a
I
picture of this.
remember I used to do this summer camp. And this is like this is suburban America, like community college. And so I'm at this college, and they had contracted me. They hired me at this point to be one of the camp counselors for these students. And the choreographer comes up to me, Annette Lehman. I love her. Bless her heart. I hope she's doing well. She comes up to me and she's like, I want you to see something. And she's like, I was on YouTube and I was Googling some things and I was trying to find some inspiration. And I came across this and it just dropped my jaw. And we had previously had a conversation that I said I was a drag queen. And next thing I know, she pulls up Tandy Amount. And granted, this is like 2009, 2010. So like the fact that people are gagging at it now, I'm kind of like, girl, what archive did you pull this out of? Because it was already old back then and it's even older now. And it was like the straight white women was just like, do you see this? This is amazing.
And you can tell from the video quality, you can tell it's this back from the VHS days. You can tell with the video quality.
A camcorder, baby.
Yes. And I know you know this, but a lot of people don't know, either they don't realize or they forgot that stunt Tandy did. From that point on, every pageant system said, okay, nobody else can do this no more because it's a liability. We don't have the insurance.
A liability. I remember EOY with Spacey Cadet, and she was freaking out because she didn't know what her opening was going to be, but I had a dream about it. And I was like, girl, I already know what we're doing. We're doing Harry Potter. You're coming out the ceiling. Rah, 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 rah. And this is when they first started letting the people use silks to do their numbers. And this is at the old it's C2 now, but back then it was the Connect or whatever the name of the building was. But Spacey wanted to come down out of the ceiling on like a broomstick. And at least that's what I wanted for her. And baby, the way they were scrambling, like, listen, maybe not. And we were like, no, we have to come out the ceiling. It's Harry Potter. It has to be. And so I was panicking because here we are standing in place and she's above us and she's just like praying, like literally praying. And the curtain opened. And so when it comes down, she's supposed to be looking like she's having like an out of control broomstick. And baby, I don't think she was playing. But we were literally like under her, like huddled, like, okay, if anything happens, we have to catch this.
Right, we got you.
This is out of control. But places, and that's why now the new C2 in Louisville, Kentucky has no apparatus for it whatsoever. They're like,
baby, let me tell you. So I'm pretty sure you didn't see the video or the clip. I'm gonna have to send it to you. I believe it was 2 weeks before Father's Day. I think so, or the week before. Tiana Tejor just celebrated her 5th year anniversary, and Roman was in drag as Raven, And Roman doesn't really bring Raven out. Shut up, bitch. Shut up. Because I can see your face.
Yeah, you have to send me this.
So Raven.
I'm sorry, Raven. Roman.
Trust me, I'm gonna show this to Roman tonight at Friday Night. He's gonna be like, "Oh God," Roman don't curse, so he's like, "Oh my gosh, why did you tell him this?" So because it's all over Facebook, we all saw it, but to be there to see it in person, you had to be there. So I'm gonna try to recreate it for you. Picture it, June,
Father's Day, 2022.
Right. So we're at this bar, and it's a fabulous. It's a very nice bar. It has they had an upstairs performance area. Love it. And the fact they let the gays come in. Love it. Whole stage setup and everything. So song starts, and it's Kelly Price's Tired. Raven comes out, selling it, sells the song, does an amazing job. And I think Roman had told me he did that because Tiana's done it before. So, they were all paying homage to Tiana. And he did an excellent job. And, Kelly Price, any Kelly Price song, you got to really sell it. You have to emote the emotions and the words. And Tired is not an easy song to do because it's like, I feel like in the right way, it'll take you there. Like you will literally cry doing it, like, because I've heard the song many times. And at the wrong moment, you hearing it, you're like, God damn it, why am I crying? So song ends, he does a reveal, and I forgot the name of the song. It's a fast song. I think it's like Cut Me Loose or something. And he's doing the number and everything, doing it. Mind you, the wig actually came up, Chad. We saw that wig line. We're all trying to, like, us that know him, we're trying to signal him like, bitch, pull the wig down, and Roman, once he's in that mode, he's just in that mode. And so finally someone told him, pull the wig down. And he just kept doing this. And it's like, you keep seeing the wig. I'm like, bitch, pull the wig down. So midway through the song, he climbs up the lighting fixture. We see him climbing. Daddy, we all went like this. We got up, we lifted our seats. We're like, no, he's not. No, he's not. Climbs up the lighting fixture, hanging, swinging his legs and shit. I'm literally yelling. I said, "Oh, this bitch want to do the 10. Do you mind do pre? Okay, bitch." I thought the bitch was gonna drop into a split. The bitch drops and then does a cartwheel into the audience. I said, "Oh my Jesus Christ."
Okay, had you lifted,
baby, my hands were shaking. Like I had to look down. Both my hands were shaking. My heart. We all were clutching our pearls. Like even all the Tejurs, we were like, okay, they're not gonna let us come back here no more. They're like, okay, this is the first and last time y'all gonna have this.
I hope the fixture. I'm glad the fixture didn't break because some of them clubs, they stuff don't be sturdy.
Child, thank God it was sturdy, honey. Because he started climbing, we were like, oh shit, he's really doing this. But I mean, it was amazing, and to see stuff. It's like one of those moments where if you're not there to see it and you see it on video, you would not know. The energy in the room was just like on 1,000 because we were just all in shock. And it was one of those great moments. And speaking of great moments, even though I don't want to bring up a sore subject, even though it was a great moment that a Black man did win Gay America, I'm mad that it wasn't you. But you made top 5, thank God. And I was telling someone top two. Sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I was working the pageant that night, so I mean it was all kind of a blur. I mean, thankful to that pageant, I met Neo Hall Richards, aka Addiction, aka you're Mr. Gay New York. I met him, became a good friend of mine. Shout out to Neo. Shout out to you, baby. Excellent hairstylist.
I want to say Neo is Mr. Renaissance, isn't he?
Yes, he's Mr. Renaissance. Yes. Yeah. And he is
in New York too. Yeah. So yeah, he's Gay World New York right now.
Yeah, Mr. Gay World New York. Thank you. I knew it was something New York, child. Y'all got so many pageants. It's a mess. It's a mess. It's a lot of pageants, and all these pageants just pop up out of nowhere. I done heard there Miss Empire Classic, and now we got Renaissance. All these names. It's like Jesus,
Yeah, but a lot
but
of these patches have been around for a long time. So it's just a matter of
they
knowing,
have.
like you said, knowing your systems.
And I've heard there's a rumor that they're trying to bring a black pageantry system out here to Vegas. Um, Something like Westland or something similar to that. And I'm hoping. I know Westland would not come out here because that's the
I was gonna
Midwest.
say it might be a prelim in Westland in Vegas. I don't know that they would take Westland out of. I believe Atlanta is where it's at. I
No,
don't
they're not
believe
going
that
to
they.
take Westland out, but it, yeah, like you said, it would be a prelim, which is
Yeah,
great.
yeah. That I think
Because
that would be.
Vegas,
I think that that'd be wonderful.
yeah, because Vegas doesn't really have a lot of prelims, which is sad because we're supposed to be the entertainment capital. But
Well,
um,
people are doing residencies in Vegas, not pageants.
okay, but um, I love that you made top two
Thank you.
because just to have a black winner, a black runner up is amazing because I'm gonna just be real. I gotta be real. People know me. I'm real on my show. I say what I mean. I speak what I say. And I don't mean this in no harm, shape, form, or malice to the pageantry system. But in most pageants, gay and straight, male and female, it's usually a white person. Usually.
Okay.
Very
I mean,
rare.
I hear you. I hear you. I think I think that that's I think that coincides with the Eurocentric understanding of beauty. And I think that when you think of a beauty pageant and then you think of this construct that lighter is better or that, we celebrate certain features that are Eurocentric, I can understand that. But the one thing that I think that resonated with me, especially working with Simba, and I really do, I give him, much praise and credit. He was very, very adamant about the fact that he wanted to take his system specifically into a new, younger, um, fresher direction. And I think that in order to do that, you have to first off you have to have people who are hungry and want the title, right? And you have to have individuals who are ready to put in the work. And I think that maybe that's your perception, but I think that I think that it now is starting to make that turn in the tide where the winners are being selected by panels of judges that truly do see the work that these individuals are on stage putting forth. I mean, we had what one year you had Belle Barbie Royale, you had Miss America, Miss USA, and Miss Teen USA, I want to say, and they were all women of color.
Yes.
So it's yeah, and then you had Miss World, and it was like, wait a second, like on what planet does all of this happen, and we're celebrated like this so much so. But you have to make sure that those people that you're putting in those positions aren't just a picture piece, so that we could say, oh, this is the first time it happened. Like one of my favorite movies, I want to say it's like, or what, who is it? The Rock, Dwayne Johnson, and he's like, let me see your end zone dance, and then they start dancing all funny, and then he's like, okay, from now on, when you make the touchdown, you're gonna walk over to the ump, and you're gonna give him the ball because you're gonna act like you've been here before. And I think that that's so important as a competitor is, we have to act like we've been here before. Yes, it might be the first time. That's great, but we need to stop saying, "Oh, it's the first time. It's the first time. It's the first time." We've been here before, and we have to start acting like that. And I think that you know, Simba, the America, USA, Continental, there are all these different systems, EOY, uh, not so much the Black systems because that's its own kind of diaspora that's specifically curated for POC. But these other systems that are a bit broader, a bit more open, I don't think that they have an exclusion. I just think that at the time, based upon the candidates that you have, you might see a certain look that seems to win all the time. But how did they do in the pageant? And that's why it matters, especially if you're a pageant person. That's why it matters to go check the videos. That's why it matters to do your homework as a contestant. That's why it matters. Like you need to understand, like, okay, I see they won. but what did they present? Because if what they presented was genuinely better, I can't be mad. Um, but as a competitor too, it's like everybody who signs up, shows up, pays their money for not only to be there, but for their packages. We all feel like we deserve to be the winner. And I think
Mm-hmm.
that
Mm-hmm.
pageantry is like that one true sport where everybody does not get a participation trophy. And sometimes the best man does not always win. But at the end of the day, I look at my performance as an entertainer as, okay, how do I connect to the audience? Because all in all, that's what matters the most. How do I make sure that in every photo, in every clip, I look like I gave a winning performance? Because nothing felt better than the end of the pageant. And this is not just this particular pageant with America, but in other systems as well, where, I get done, my head might be, sweating or a little bit down because no, I was not the victor. But at the end of the day, I think that that's how I've gained a lot of my glam mates. Really, is just the fact that they understand, like, he works hard, he puts in the work, he does the work. He's fearless every single time. And I think that honestly, when it comes to pageantry, if other people have that same kind of mentality, you'll see a change, and you'll see it be more inclusive. But you also have to be looking for it to be more inclusive, and nothing is more important than you being a part of that act, and that's you going to get you a survey. So you'll see the change, you'll see the tide turn. Here we are again. This has been the Velvet Rope, and I'm having fun. How are y'all doing?
Okay. Hey, thank God for the backup camera.
Okay.
Um,
I was like, what happened?
it's this connection, child.
I get
It's
it.
this connection. So, um, there we go. Um, I agree with everything you said, and when you were saying, um, when we had, Miss US of A, Miss Teen US of A, all the girls were POC, which was amazing, so beautiful, and I do think the tide is changing because even with US of A, when I watched 2016, 2017, you know, they were men of color, which was great. Um, I have other opinions, but I'm gonna keep those to myself. Let me shut up. Cause see, my mouth gets my mouth gets real slick, and I'm just like, let me shut up because I don't want to keep going because you never know who's watching. But I'll just say I'm glad my brother finally won the year he did. I'll just say
Okay, and
that.
he had an extended year, like, and that
Right,
was sad within itself.
the first ever to have an extended year. So that says a
Yeah, he
lot.
also had no choice.
Pretty much. He pretty much had no.
Hey, mom.
staying true to the self as always. You know, stay true to the self. That's what I always do. And it's so
Amen.
funny because, um, oh, oh, the Miss Black Universe MBU, a former Miss MBU, Savannah Westbrook. Hey, you, I love you.
Hi, Savannah.
I just did her show this month.
Okay,
I just
damn.
did her show this month. She's amazing. Shout out to the Westbrook Cabaret. God damn it.
Okay, come on, Wes. Okay, Cabaret.
She's amazing.
I love that.
But it's so funny because this one particular friend of mine who's also a huge fan of mine, um, he always tells me every time he sees me, you know, he just sees that I'm the same person. I'm so humble. I've been authentically me throughout the years. And that's all I can be,
Hmm.
And even going to this pageantry system, I tell people all the time, I'm not going in to win. Of course I want to win, but I'm going in for the experience because I want to have fun and I want to say I did it. Regardless if I
Right.
win or lose, I want to say, hey, I competed in this. It was hard work. If you want to do it, get ready
Hmm.
because it's a roller coaster, but it's a fun roller coaster. Yes, you welcome, Miss Westbrook. You're welcome. Um, so shifting gears, not Rona, it's not Corona, just a slight little cough, regular cough, not Corona, y'all. Shut up. I'm vaccinated. I got my card. Um, what can you tell us about the Circle NYC? What can you give us a little like? Are you? I'll say it like this. Hold on, Daddy. I'll say it like this. Are you the Candy in the group, or are you the Marlowe of the group?
I'm definitely not the Marlowe.
Okay.
What I can say, I definitely it's definitely a splice. It gives a bit of Kenya, true to Detroit, my
Ooh.
pageant queen, Kenya, um, with a slight tinge of Portia.
Oh Jesus.
With a little slight Nene in it. What I will say is,
Oh damn.
I don't know if you ever heard of the true story behind Family Matters, right? And I say that to say this: when Steve Urkel first came to the Family Matter franchise, he was a walk-on character. He was like an on-off character, and
Right.
it just so happens that there was a fraternity group who was in the audience, and they liked his character so much that when he did his callback, they chanted Urkel, Urkel, Urkel. So
Yep.
as a result, they rewrote the entire season just to have him added in as often as they could find the way to do it. And so, with that being said, I was supposed to be an Urkel, and I Urkeled it. That's what I can say.
Ah.
Yeah, yeah. So she's sitting pretty with her apple. I'll say that much. But you guys will have
Interesting.
to tune in. So you guys will just have to follow me on my social media, which is at the geoglam. That's my Instagram, GeoGlam, and it'll have all the updates, of course. Um, and of course, you could always go to Our View TV on YouTube, subscribe, like, just like you can like and subscribe The Velvet Rope. And yeah, you can get all your updates and your tips there as well.
And y'all see,
So
there it is.
yeah, you can follow me.
We
And it's
have two
exciting because
Instagrams, y'all. So
if y'all pay attention, you'll see everything that's going on. And the show was fun. Like the characters that are on it, I don't know if you guys got the official press release. But the official cast has been released, and that's why I'm able to talk about it now because now you know. But we have some
well, I'm
amazing
gonna tell
people.
you.
We have Prince Derek Doll, who is a Jersey artist. and he is just absolutely fabulous. We have Chandler Soul, who's a musician, an amazing songwriter, and he writes for so many different artists out here in New York. There's Chad Bailey, who is a fashion model. He's out of Jamaica, but he lives here now, and he's one half of the empire that is Pink Gorilla. So he's also fab, and then who else do I have? King Clee, who's a supermodel. He actually is just featured on Catfish because his photos have been being catfished, which is crazy. And then there is TJ, who is one of the amazing producers who's here in the community and doing some fabulous things. So, but of course, the only one who matters is geoglam.
Well, it sounds like it's quite a collective group.
It is,
but
it is. So you have to tune in to see if we are officially a circle. Oh wait, an angel. By Latin men, not to be confused with.
Well, you know what? Shout out to the whole cast of the Circle NYC. I will definitely be watching, and you can let your castmates know your glam son will be reaching out to have them on the show very soon.
Love that. Love that.
But
matter of fact, I actually have to get ready to go because we're filming today. Like, so I'm like,
yeah. I cannot shout out the NYC without giving shout out to the Atlanta cast as well, because two of my babies are on there, Martell Starr and Tevin Bryce. They're both my babies. You know, I interviewed them when they were on the show Frenergy, which is an amazing web series on ACTV. Watch ACTV, y'all. Shout out to Wes and everyone over there. But yes, do reach out to your cast members and let them know, you know, your grandson will be hitting them up.
Seeing them relatively soon. We're celebrating my birthday. So.
And I definitely will be watching. You know, I love me a good reality TV, you know. Okay, I always say any new show come on, I'm like, give me one more CC. Just one more little prick in the mouth. So as we come to the end, I thank you so much.
Thank you. I'm so proud of you. I appreciate it so much, and I'm so proud of you and the things you're doing.
Y'all,
so happy to be a part of it.
Make sure y'all go to IG and follow this man, Geoglam, also the Geoglam. Y'all get on that IG and follow him. Keep up
and wish me a happy birthday.
Make sure y'all head over to YouTube to watch the Circle NYC, and which is premiering soon, correct?
Next month. Yeah, next month.
Okay.
July.
Oh, okay. So we only have just about another few more weeks. Okay.
Not even. Yeah. Wow. You guys will be excited. You'll be excited.
I'm very excited. I'm very, very, very excited. Very, very, very excited. I like how y'all see too. Very excited. Very, very excited. So now I can add this on my roster of shows to watch.
Yes, please do.
I mean, when you're a queen of media, you know, you got to watch a lot of stuff to keep up with everything. So, I mean, it's a lot of work. Like I said, y'all, I just caught up on Sisters. So I'm so caught up. Someone look at that. Oh, she came.
Thank you.
Now, Daddy, okay. In true Golden Girls fashion, how old are you?
Oh, wait a second. Hold on. My phone is going off. I guess I'll have to tell you next time. Maybe if you catch season 6, you'll find out. If there's a season 6, you might find out.
I'm mad he is not going to reveal that age. I ain't mad at him, though. I ain't mad at him.
How old do I look? How old do I look? I mean,
you look a fresh 21.
Love it. That's how old I am. You got it on the nose.
With about 2 cc's of Botox.
No, I always said that when I turn a certain age, I do want to get it. And I just turned that age. So maybe. We'll see. The shade, right? The shade. Oh, it's
I
funny.
wouldn't be featured if I didn't throw a little shade in there. Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
I don't mind. I don't mind, honey. You won't see me crack.
Well, Daddy, I thank you. I thank you for
And I thank
coming,
you so much, my
and
grandson. Thank you for having me.
your access is always granted. And like I said, we're gonna be remodeling.
Mhm.
So when y'all see this again, this gonna be a whole new room, damn it. But
Okay. I'm here for the renovation.
I'm so excited for next episode in about 2 weeks. So y'all know we still keep it the same every 2 weeks, and I'm so excited because I have the pleasure of having some drag race royalty, but not the US, y'all. We going up to the
Mm.
north. I have one of the queens of the north. It ain't Brooklyn Heights, so don't y'all get too goddamn excited. It ain't her. But I got somebody just as good. Miss Kimora
Well, that's
Amore,
exciting.
baby. So
Oh,
y'all,
wow.
yes,
Yes.
baby. So y'all will be able to see that interview. And let me tell y'all, she was the sweetest, sweetest thing. I got to go meet her at the Flamingo. We sat down, we chat, we talked about a lot of things, and y'all will learn so much about her and about her being a drag queen, a seamstress, and a father. So that's always interesting to hear. So
Yeah.
y'all tune in July 8th for the interview with Miss Kamor Amor and a performer that I met at a drag brunch, Miss Chevis Regal from Hawaii. So we got some Hawaiian flavor coming to y'all as well. So anyway,
Excited.
y'all, I love y'all. Thank you for listening. Minus the technical difficulties, y'all. Hey, it wouldn't be a great show without some technical difficulties. But I love y'all. I love y'all for listening. I love you for watching. And like I always say, be good, be great, be fabulous, but always be you. All right. Oh shit. Hold on. Hey, cousin. My cousin will also be on the show later on this season. And see, all these announcements want to come right when we're about to sign off. We literally have 2 minutes. Jesus. Thank you so much, Mama. I'll see you tomorrow morning for our meeting. Um, told you I'm booked and busy, y'all. I'm booked and busy. Um, thank you so much, cousin. Also, you guys, while I still have my glam daddy here, next month we will be premiering an exclusive show. We're bringing the after hours to y'all.
Ooh.
So even though the club will be closed, the after hours will be open. And let me
Exciting.
tell y'all, the after hours, it's so hot and juicy, it can't even be shown on YouTube or Facebook. So don't worry. I'll let y'all know where to come see for the after hours. Because trust me, you're going to want to come to the after hours. Let's just say it'll be wet and sticky and hot and may even get you horny. Oof. I know my daddy can't take his son talking like this. He can't take it. But anyway, y'all, I'll explain more what after hours will be very soon. But until then, I'll see you later. Thank y'all so much for coming. Bye.
Bye.